Ronny, after the Toronto game, you said you needed to maybe look back at it and analyze it a little further before you could really talk much about how maybe it didn't go the way you wanted. What did you learn after you watched it a little bit more leading into this game?
I think both half we were good in 20 minutes, and I think we lose discipline out in the two halves. So when we lose discipline, we get open and then conceded too much chances against us. At the same time, we lose the ball in very difficult areas in the center of the pitch. If you do that against good teams, you get punished. So that's the two things I think we have to improve to the game tomorrow, to be more secure on the ball and play more quick and safe when we do it. We've had some great attacks as well, so when we do that, move it on 1-2 touch and play through them, then we can have some more touch and more creativity in the last third of the pitch. But and also that we have to keep ourselves together for 90 minutes.
Ronny, you might have just alluded to it, but now that you can kind of squarely focus on Tigres, what have you seen from them? What impresses you? And maybe you guys talked last week about not about giving them respect, but maybe not too much respect. I'd imagine you must think there's ways that you can attack them and get goals.
Of course, Tigres is a very good football team. Mexican league is good, so it's going to be tough. At the same time, you see opportunities, and we know also when we sustain periods in the games we have played so far have been really good. It's about we've been very up and down inside the halves and inside the game as well. So we need to, our bottom level has to be higher, and our top level is good. So it's about our performance, and when you meet good teams, it's about they punish you much more when you do stupid mistakes or easy mistakes, then they will score. So that's the big difference. But as I said before, we're looking forward to the game. It's a big game for us. At the same time, it's everything to win here. Of course, Tigres is the favorites, but we know what we can do when we are at our best, and we're going to do everything we can to be there tomorrow.
Roberto Flores de Multimedios Monterrey. Para el jugador, ¿qué tan complicado es enfrentar a un equipo de México que viene ya encarrerado en la liga, aunque no le ha ido tan bien, pero que en esta competencia tiene 3 finales en los últimos 4 años?
No, bueno, sabemos que es un equipo importante de México, pero bueno, nosotros también tenemos lo nuestro, tenemos como para ir a hacer un buen partido, necesitamos ganar de local para la confianza de nosotros, es fundamental, pero como te decía antes, nosotros tenemos lo nuestro, vamos a ir a hacer un buen partido mañana y tratar de dejar los 3 puntos acá.
The question was, what do we think the complications are playing against a team from Mexico, one that's been in the finals for 3 out of the past 4 years? And Taty said, we know how important it is to have a good game against this good team. We really want to have a good game here at home. That will be great for our confidence, and we want to play well here at home.
Taty, el año pasado tuviste parte de la temporada en la banca, luego también tuviste mucho como titular. Este año de nuevo has comenzado en la banca. ¿Qué es lo que crees que tienes que hacer para volver a formar parte del 11 inicial del equipo?
No, bueno, yo creo que más que nada es parte del fútbol, es así, cuando me toque entrar lo voy a hacer de la mejor manera, voy a aportar siempre lo mejor de mí. La verdad que bueno, hoy le toca jugar a Ever, sabemos que es un gran jugador, tenemos una competencia muy sana, somos muy amigos y eso es bueno que haya una competencia sana. Sabemos que cualquiera que va a jugar lo va a hacer de la mejor manera, como te decía, pero bueno, yo voy a estar siempre entrenando y dispuesto para el entrenador, para mis compañeros, para poder, cuando el día que me toque jugar, hacerlo de la mejor manera.
The question was about being on the bench to start this year and what it will take to be a starter back in the starting 11. And he said that I think it's part of soccer. You know, when I come in, when I get the opportunity to play, I think I have to play as best as possible. But it's good to have this competition. You know, right now Eber's playing, but we have a great competition between us, and I think that's really good. We're very good friends. But I have to keep training and training well so that when I do get the opportunity to come in, I play well.
Coach, buenas tardes, buenos días. Carlos Salcedo de Líderes del Rebaño. Hace 2 años estuve aquí, previo al partido Red Bull contra Chivas en Concacaf Champions, y se presenta una situación similar con ustedes. Ustedes tienen un partido el fin de semana contra FC Dallas y después vuelan a México. Hace 2 años Red Bull, después el entrenador declaró que había cometido un error cuando mandó 3 partidos seguidos el cuadro titular. Hoy, para el fin de semana, ¿tienes pensado alternar el cuadro o vas a ir con Dallas y con Tigres con todo lo que tienes, con lo mejor que tienes?
I think it's going to be changes during these games because, as I said, it's a big difference between 3 and 4 days rest. Now we're going to get 4 days into this game, but we're going to have 3 days and 3 days. And it's the same for Tigres, and that's positive for us. That is even competition in that way. But to use the squad is important now. And of course, we prioritize a lot the Champions League. It's a very, very important tournament for us. And you know, that's be a dream to get through here. So, and it's a big happening for everybody, you know. So, but I'm happy that they have a big squad. Everybody is injury free now, and we need to use the squad now when we go into these games.
Coach, going into your
Sorry. Lo que dijo es que sí, sí son muchos partidos, pero la diferencia ahorita es que tenemos 4 días antes de este partido, pero después sí los siguientes son 3 días y 3 días, y que sí que va a hacer cambios, probablemente, pero que los Tigres también tienen la misma situación de jugar varios partidos, pero él dice que tiene un equipo muy muy bueno y que es importante avanzar y están priorizando el CCL, pero está muy contento con todos los jugadores que tienen el equipo y que tiene muchas opciones, y lo bueno es que ahorita nadie está lesionado, entonces tiene muchas opciones.
This is your biggest game in your many weeks with the team, a few months. How is preparing for this game going to vary from the other games? And then again, how are your preparation between this game and the one on the weekend where you're facing a very young opponent, which will certainly have a higher energy level than typically?
We do the same things. In front of the Champions League games, we are in a hotel the day before. So that's maybe the biggest difference. We want to train today in our training facilities because we had a very calm exercise yesterday to get restituted. It's everything about now get energy into the 3 games coming up. So you don't want to give them a lot of load now in front. So today, yesterday was like a very calm day. People did different things compared to what they've done before. And today we're going to train together and work with the tactics into the game against tomorrow. And then into Dallas is everything again. It's our first home game. We're looking forward to that. And you know, it's just be mentally and physically ready, and then you know, as we coaches has to make them ready also tactically what they're gonna do. So it's more about resting now and looking forward to things than training hard and do things on the pitch.
Ronny, the first home match here in Concacaf Champions League, there were about 2,700 people. They're expecting, looks like it's a sellout. It's going to be 10,000 plus. The whole lower bowl is expected to be full. How do you feel about that?
It's great. Get the atmosphere into the game is important, and I'm so happy that our fans show up and support us. that's going to be so important for us. And we're just looking forward to get out tomorrow and play because I think it's going to be a great game. Two good teams, and as you say, good atmosphere. And then we have everything we need to get a memorable night.
Buenos días para ambos. ¿Qué es lo que conocen de Tigres y qué es lo que esperan para este partido? Que Tigres viene también con sus mejores hombres, ha tenido como prioridad el partido de la Liga de Campeones de Concacaf.
Bueno, conozco mucho, no veo fútbol mexicano, pero sí ahora lo estamos estudiando. Sabemos que es un gran equipo con gran jerarquía, es uno de los más grandes de México. Pero como decía anteriormente, nosotros vamos a venir a plantear nuestro juego. Tenemos con qué darle. Nosotros seríamos locales acá, así que los visitantes van a ser ellos. Sabemos que tiene una gran afición, sabemos que tienen sus cosas, pero bueno, nosotros también seguramente va a venir nuestra hinchada a apoyarnos, que es fundamental. Así que espero que sea un buen partido y que bueno, que los 3 puntos queden acá en casa.
So first, Taty said that yes, we've been studying the team. We know that they're a big team, but we will be coming to play and play our style of play. We are the home team and they are the away team, and we know that our great fans are coming out to support us, and we hope that they show up big so that we can get the 3 points that we need. And then the question was, what do you know about the Tigres?
We know everything we need to know again about Tigres. I watched them a lot of games. As I said, meet a good team. They're very strong on the sides. If they get a lot of crosses, they have strikers up front who can make a difference. And at the same time, also a lot of good players all over the pitch. So it's going to be tough. But as I said, we know also it's opportunities here, and we have players that can hurt Tigres, and that's our plan tomorrow. That we defend really good, and at the same time can make some good opportunities in the other end.
Sí, que sí sabemos todo lo que necesitamos saber del equipo. Sabemos que sí es un muy buen equipo, que tienen jugadores que pueden anotar goles y que tienen muchos jugadores que son muy buenos a través del campo, pero nosotros tenemos que ser muy fuertes y también atacar, y tenemos muchos jugadores que pueden también lastimarlos a ellos, pero nosotros tenemos que defender muy buenos, o sea, ser muy buenos en la defensa para poder tener un buen partido mañana.
Taty, you've played here now the first Concacaf Champions League game you've played before in the league. How it's not your home field, right? But like, how comfortable do you feel out there, and how much of an advantage will this first leg be for you because you're familiar with Red Bull Arena and Tigres is not?
Sí, bueno, nosotros jugamos el partido anterior acá, hemos jugado contra Red Bull varias veces el año pasado. Sabemos que es un lindo estadio, nos vamos a sentir cómodos, como cualquier cancha. Nosotros, como te decíamos, a proponer nuestro juego. Va a estar lindo el partido de mañana, por la gente, por el estadio. Pero bueno, nos vamos a sentir muy cómodos. Ojalá que podamos ganar y vamos a hacer un gran partido seguramente mañana.
Yes, we did play here our last game, and we do feel comfortable. We also played here last year against the Red Bulls, so we're comfortable with the stadium. We know that our fans, they're great fans, they're coming out, and it'll be a great game with the fans, and the stadium's really nice, and we feel comfortable, so we'll be good for tomorrow.